Hello, welcome to grnbizbuilder.com. I'll be really quick. It's just kind of what some main features are on the main page here. You'll see the spotlight. People, if you're making some sales here, you will be spotlighted. Very simple. And we haven't even really launched. The company hasn't even launched yet. They're launching tonight. Matter of fact, pre-launch will be tonight. And we haven't even done these tutorials. We're doing them right now, and yet people are making sales through the site already. Site updates, all the updates that are made throughout this site will be listed here. So check this daily, because we just launched this, so there will be a lot of updates that are coming up. So check that daily. Today's quotes. It's always great to just be inspired, and it's quotes there each day. That'll be a different quote there. And then today's calendar. If you got things, there's a calendar attached to the site. So if you want to add on things to the calendar, maybe you have a prospect that has called you and they said, hey, can you call me on Friday or Saturday? You can put them on the calendar. Personally, my experience is I don't put a prospect on a calendar. I have them call me, and that's and if they're interested, they will call me. I always focus on today only in this type of business. But if you want to add something else on there, certainly you can use it, and there's a calendar for you. Other than that, there's a search feature. What the search feature is just basically a tool that allows you to quick search your lead. So if you have a prospect that calls you back and they want to talk, you can actually just put the person's name, their phone number, their email address, and it will just pull them up for you. Also, your organization, as you're building your organization, your team, you'll be able to pull those people up too. So if you've got someone on your team that wants to wants to talk for a while, and maybe you can search them and take a look at what their goals are. Which, speaking of goals, back over here on the About Me, you'll see that there's goals. Very critical. If you don't have a goal, if you don't have a destination, okay, you're just wandering, and you've got to have this goal. You've got to have this purpose. Okay, and goals shouldn't be. We're going to get into some goal training later on, but very simple. I mean, a goal should be something that inspires you. There is no such thing as a natural born champion. If you lack motivation, it's not because you're not motivated. It's not because you're not a motivated person. It's only because you've got nothing that's inspiring enough for you to get up and do what it takes. To get up and do the work here. A lot of times people get started in a business like this, and they get really inspired and excited because of the vision that they had. They had this vision of maybe taking this great vacation, sitting back on a yacht and relaxing, and great service, and just relaxing atmosphere and cool tropical breeze. And then they get started, and they're back in their office behind a wooden desk or a steel desk and a plastic or metal telephone, right? And it's not really what the vision was when they got started here. So it's important that you keep that vision, right? I'm not motivated to pick up the phone and call people who responded to my ad. What I am motivated is, what does motivate me is this tropical vacation, this relaxing in the warm, cool breeze in the tropics with my kids, and that's what's motivating. So understand, if you feel you lack motivation and desire, that's not something that you don't possess. You do. Okay, understand that it's within the goal that you have. It's the vision that you have. So goals, are very, very important. Most people are not achieving their life simply just because they don't have any goals. There's no such thing as a natural born champion. Michael Jordan did not even make the high school basketball team because he had no talent, okay, but he had a vision. And the vision is the most critical part of success. So you can actually access your goals there, and also your information. You want to change your information, you can do that there, billing, purchases, and so on. Your team is your organization. As you start building a team, you'll be able to access their phone numbers and their contacts, and actually watch their progression and all of that right through that My Team link. Back to the home icon, getting started. Getting started, very simply, is just something a new associate starts with you on your team. You send them here. So just go to the Getting Started on the GRN Biz Builder website and go through the startup list, and get them to start taking action. Again, I mean, you want to get your associates working within the first 24 hours of business. That's it. They're in. Let's get to work here. They just spent however long, 2 months, 3 months. Some people have been searching for years for something like this, and they finally have found it. Right now is the best time for everything. Just get them going as quick as possible. So we've kept this startup checklist to the simplest